Hey there guys, and welcome to Sun Outdoors North Moab. We are about 5 minutes away from Arches National Park and then also Canyonlands and 5 minutes away from Moab. I'm going to be going around one of the most popular RV destination sites to park while you are adventuring. So stay tuned and we will see if this deserves a place on your bucket list and if you would park your RV here if you were exploring Arches, Canyonlands, or Moab. Let's get started. We are going to get started at my spot itself. I am currently in spot number 8, and as you can see, we are very, very close to our neighbor. They pack in here like sardines, so there is not much place to actually hang out outside of your RV. And then here's the back of it. And here's it from the other side. We are in a very busy season, so the RVs are lining up. And here is the lovely view out of our window. I know that this is a big rig, but this is probably one of the tightest spots we've had, and the view where our entire view is our neighbor. Also, another thing that I do want to mention, this is the electrical for the neighbor, and this is our door. We're definitely very, very close as far as the hookups are concerned. As we go out here to the main street, this is one of the sections at Sun Outdoors North Moab. I do like it and hate it at the same time, is that there are actually lampposts, so this place never actually gets dark and you don't really need a flashlight. So just keep that in mind. They do have some pull-through spots right here. However, it's kind of weird because you would have to pull through here, make a pretty sharp right or left turn, and then go all the way down this dirt road, which is good, it's just tight, so I would definitely recommend it for smaller RVs or Class A's and C's. I must say, I know this is such a random thing to like, but all of their signs are the same. Like, they're all in the same font, and it just makes it look nice. I do like it. So here's the dumpster right here. This is the comfort station, not the restrooms and the showers, the comfort station. Here's the women. And then you've got a nice little dishwashing station. So overall, very nice amenities here, I must say. So the showers in here, definitely nicer than I was expecting. I normally have a lot of like rustic cabin shower vibes. However, this one is very modern. Like, there's fluorescent lights. There's a little island of mirrors in the middle. Definitely for my campers who like to get ready and who like a more modern shower, this is definitely a nice one. I approve. And now we are going to go over to the dog park. Just a really nice place for some dogs to play. There's some shade. They also provide you with doggy bags, which is just very nice. There's also another dog park in here that's a little bit bigger, and we will go check it out. Over here is some back-in spaces, and I don't know if it's clear or not, but the view behind them is absolutely stunning. So I do think that this is probably my favorite section as far as where to stay. Also, there's somebody in it, but this one here with the red car would be my favorite spot because it doesn't have anybody to the left other than this cabin, and the views are just absolutely incredible. So again, this is spot number 46, and just look at the views that it provides you right here. So now let's take a walk through this little cabin section. I always like when RV parks have some cabin options, just because not everyone has an RV and not everybody likes to stay in an RV. So this is more of a glamping experience, and they have quite a lot of them. So definitely pretty cool on that one. This is number 79 to our right here. Now to go back into the RVs. This is the interior of the park. As I said, I like it. There's a lot of pull-through spots, but at the same time, they're just very packed in there, you know? So that's my only complaint. Right here is another dumpster. And then this here is the bigger pet park and a little playground. I must say that I do like the other one better, even though it's smaller. It just has more shade. However, with this one, which I've never seen before, I don't know if you can see it right here, they actually have 2 gates, which is so thoughtful because you can open one and your dog doesn't bolt, and then you can put the leash on and then leave. Again, in this section, just more RVs upon RVs packed in together in this section. Views around here are quite stunning. Do you see all that red rock? These right here are the tent sites, no RVs allowed, and I must say that I really do appreciate this little canopy thing that they have on all these. I'm sure that this is great for keeping out the sun. We'll say they are kind of like in stalls, so it's not really like a nature tent camping situation, but if you're just looking for a place to rest your head while you go adventuring, this would definitely be a good option for you. If you are looking for a tent site, this is T46, and it's got a lot of shade and a lot of space. So while I'm headed over to the general store and the pool and the laundry, let's just talk about some things that I like about this park. Number one, location, location, location. Seriously, this is prime location. You have a Moab to your right, that's about 5 minutes. You have Arches, that's to your left, about 5 minutes. And then if you go a little bit past that and then drive for about 20 minutes all through this lush landscape, you will hit Canyonlands. So honestly, the location is everything for this park. Also, I do have to say that the amenities are pretty top-notch. I always love a good RV park with a pool. They have laundry, they have hot showers. Also, another thing that I do have to shout out is they don't sell out super fast when you're in shoulder season. So I'm kind of in like the peak shoulder season, and we actually ended up changing our plan spontaneously to come here. And I was very happy that we could actually get a last-minute reservation. It was only for 6 days. However, it's not like booked out completely. So that's really nice to have the flexibility, and you don't have to book months and months in advance. Here are some tiny back-in spaces. I would definitely not fit here. Wow, just wow. Oh, so pretty. Another thing that is very interesting that I'm not sure I understand is they have a ton of sun outdoors that are like 5 minutes away from each other. You know, like there's the one by Arches, there's one in downtown Moab, there's this one, so you have options. Okay, now we're gonna go head into the pool. So the pool is right in front of us, and then the general store, the check-in, and the laundry is right there. And then right there, right by this little tree over here, is the entrance. Here we are now in the pool area. So you've got a really nice pool section here. Great view. And then a hot tub. My only request for this, which would be super easy, is just to add some umbrellas, because sometimes it reaches over 100 degrees here, and it's reached over 100 degrees here even in September when I've been here. And there is shade provided by this tree. However, once it hits a certain point in the day, I actually just can't come here because I just burn like a lobster and it's super painful. And there's just not really a lot of shade. However, it's amazing when it gets really, really hot. I didn't choose the pale life. The pale life chose me. So now we are coming up upon the general store. There's some ice, some more showers, and a bathroom. And then over here is the laundry room. I do like this area because look, it has a little desk space. Like, how cute is that? And then over here, this is all the laundry. But definitely make sure to know which one's the washer. The washers are on the bottom and the dryers are on the top because we put them in the wrong one. I also appreciate they have this little information center that like tells you all about the sky, because this is a very, very good place for stargazing. And both Arches and Canyonlands are dark sky parks. So it is very, very nice for stargazing, so it'll tell you if you can see the Milky Way and any celestial events that are coming up. Let's go check out the store. It's so windy, I apologize. So this is where you would go to check in. They also have a community fire pit over here. This is nice. Oh, look, there's a little shaded area. There's some cornhole, there's a barbecue, and there's the fire pit. This is for 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. I'm gonna go check out the road really quickly because this is the entrance that you would actually take in. So if you were to go to your right, that would be to Moab, and if you would go to your left, that would be to Arches National Park and Canyonlands. I have to say, as a giant warning, if you are taking a left into here, it is not greatly marked and it comes up out of nowhere. And then also, as soon as you turn into here, you're gonna need to stop at the front desk just to check in. And it was funny because during the weekend on Friday, when everybody got here at the same exact time, this whole thing was backed up with RVs and people were getting very, very angry and very, very salty because they were still on 191. So I would definitely recommend getting here at a good time when there's nobody here and you can just roll right in. So this is what I'm talking about. So you have to pull in up there and it just gets backed up when it gets busy, you know? So now let's talk about some of the things that I don't necessarily like about this park, or I wish were different. I definitely think that the spots are very, very close together. And I will explain what I mean, because I will show you right here on why I am having extreme anxiety leaving this park, because the spots are so tight. So definitely kind of wish that we had a little bit more space. I'm going to show you why I'm having anxiety about leaving here. We kind of parked at an angle so that we would be away from the other people, even though we're not. This huge guy came in and we need to get out of here. So we actually talked to him. He moved his truck over, but his truck was right here. How am I supposed to get this and make a turn when the road is only this wide? And then these guys, actually it's nice because they just left, but these guys were here too and they had a big rig. So I was like, so I can't really turn this way. And I think I'm gonna need a lot of spotters actually getting out of here. That is definitely a concern for larger rigs. Other than that, I think you'd be fine. Getting in here was a little bit of an adventure. So if you are worried about pulling in and out, I would definitely recommend this Site 41. I also have to give kudos to the shade, especially in these spots. The shade is actually quite nice here. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up for shade. It does make it a little interesting avoiding the trees when you are pulling in here. However, it is so worth it for the shade that they provide. Seriously, these spots around 38 are redonkulous for shade opportunities. 2 thumbs up. So what do you think of Sun Outdoor North Moab? Would you park your RV here? Is it just kind of a means to an end to get to these surrounding locations like Arches and Canyonlands and Moab and all of the adventurous goodness that you would get in this location? Because wow! Or would you choose somewhere else? Definitely let me know in the comments below. And as always, I do have a full guide on my website, The Bucket List Mermaid. And if you have enjoyed this content, I would really, really appreciate it. You could just hit that like and subscribe button just so that I can keep bringing you free adventurous content. It's so windy. Thank you guys so much for watching and keep adventuring.